Question 1. In working stress method, the modular ratio, M, is given by. The correct answer is 280 divided by 3 sigma CBC. Question 2. In WSM, the stress-strain relationship for concrete is assumed to be. The correct answer is linear. Question 3. In limit state method LSM, the partial safety factor for concrete is. The correct answer is 1.5. Question 4. In LSM, the partial safety factor for steel is. The correct answer is 1.15. Question 5. The maximum compressive strain in concrete in axial compression is. The correct answer is 0.002. Question 6. The maximum compressive strain in concrete at the outermost fiber in bending is. The correct answer is 0.0035. Question 7. The design compressive stress in concrete in LSM is. The correct answer is 0.45 FCK. Question 8. The stress block for concrete in LSM is assumed to be. The correct answer is parabolic up to 0.002 strain then rectangular. Question 9. For Fe 415 steel, the limiting depth of neutral axis XU max divided by D is. The correct answer is 0.48. Question 10. For Fe 250 steel, the limiting depth of neutral axis XU max divided by D is. The correct answer is 0.53. Question 11. For Fe 500 steel, the limiting depth of neutral axis XU max divided by D is. The correct answer is 0.46. Question 12. If actual neutral axis depth XU less than limiting neutral axis depth XU max, the section is. The correct answer is under reinforced. Question 13. If XU greater than XU max, the section is. The correct answer is over reinforced. Question 14. An under reinforced section fails by. The correct answer is yielding of steel ductile failure. Question 15. The lever arm for a singly reinforced beam in LSM is. The correct answer is D 0.42 XU. Question 16. The moment of resistance for a balanced section Fe 415 is. The correct answer is 0.138 FCKBD to the power of 2. Question 17. Minimum percentage of tension reinforcement in a beam is. The correct answer is as divided by BD equals 0.85 divided by Fy. Question 18. Maximum tension reinforcement in a beam shall not exceed. The correct answer is 4% of gross area. Question 19. Doubly reinforced beams are provided when. The correct answer is size of beam is restricted and moment is high. Question 20. In a doubly reinforced beam, steel in compression is subjected to. The correct answer is compressive stress corresponding to strain at that level. Question 21. Effective width of flange BF for an isolated T-beam is. The correct answer is low divided by B plus 4 plus BW. Question 22. Effective width of flange for a monolithic T-beam is. The correct answer is low divided by 6 plus BW plus 6 DF. Question 23. The neutral axis of a T-beam usually falls within. The correct answer is the flange or the web. Question 24. Nominal shear stress tau V is given by. The correct answer is VU divided by BD. Question 25. Design shear strength of concrete tau c depends on. The correct answer is grade of concrete and percentage of tension steel. Question 26. Maximum shear stress tau c underscore max depends on. The correct answer is grade of concrete only. Question 27. If tau v less than tau c, then the correct answer is minimum shear reinforcement is provided. Question 28. If tau v greater than tau c underscore max, then the correct answer is redesign the section, increase size. Question 29. Maximum spacing of vertical shear stirrups is. The correct answer is 0.75 d or 300 mm, whichever is less. Question 30. Minimum shear reinforcement formula is. The correct answer is ASV divided by BSV greater than equals 0.4 divided by 0.87 FY. Question 31. Development length LD is given by. The correct answer is phi sigma s divided by 4 tau BD. Question 32. For deformed bars HYSD, bond stress tau BD is increased by. The correct answer is 60%. Question 33. For bars in compression, bond stress values are increased by. The correct answer is 25%. Question 34. Lap length for bars in tension is generally. The correct answer is LD or 35, whichever is greater. Question 35. Lap length for bars in compression is. The correct answer is LD or 24 phi. Question 36. One-way slab is defined when long span divided by short span, Li divided by Lx is. The correct answer is greater than 2. Question 37. In a one-way slab, main reinforcement is provided along. The correct answer is shorter span. Question 38. In a two-way slab, main reinforcement is provided along. The correct answer is both spans. Question 39. Minimum reinforcement in slabs using HYSD bars is. The correct answer is 0.12% of total area. Question 40. Minimum reinforcement in slabs using mild steel bars is. The correct answer is 0.15% of total area. Question 41. Maximum spacing of main bars in a slab is limited to. The correct answer is 3D or 300 mm. Question 42. Maximum spacing of distribution bars in a slab is limited to. The correct answer is 5D or 450 mm. Question 43. Effective depth of a slab is. The correct answer is total depth, clear cover, bar dia divided by 2. Question 44. For deflection control, span divided by depth ratio for simply supported slab is. The correct answer is 20. Question 45. For deflection control, span divided by depth ratio for cantilever slab is. The correct answer is 7. Question 46. For deflection control, span divided by depth ratio for continuous slab is. The correct answer is 26. Question 47. Torsion reinforcement is provided in two-way slabs at. The correct answer is corners held down. Question 48. Area of torsion reinforcement at each corner is. The correct answer is 0.75 times the area of max mid-span moment steel. Question 49. A column is a compression member where effective length is greater than. The correct answer is 3 times the least lateral dimension. Question 50. A short column has slenderness ratio less than. The correct answer is 12. Question 51. Minimum eccentricity for column design is. The correct answer is L divided by 500 plus D divided by 30 or 20 millimeters, whichever is more. Question 52. Minimum longitudinal reinforcement in a column is. The correct answer is 0.8% of gross area. Question 53. Maximum longitudinal reinforcement in a column without lapping is. The correct answer is 6%. Question 54. Minimum number of bars in a rectangular column. The correct answer is 4. Question 55. Minimum number of bars in a circular column. The correct answer is 6. Question 56. Ultimate load capacity (PU) of an axially loaded short column is. The correct answer is 0.4 FCKAC plus 0.67 FYASC. Question 57. Load carrying capacity of a helically reinforced column is increased by. The correct answer is 5%. Question 58. Pitch of lateral ties in a column should not exceed. The correct answer is least lateral dimension, 16x bar dia, or 300 millimeters. Question 59. Diameter of lateral ties should not be less than. The correct answer is 1 divided by 4 of largest longitudinal bar, or 6 millimeters. Question 60. Effective length of a column fixed at both ends is. The correct answer is 0.65 L. Question 61. Effective length of a column hinged at both ends is. The correct answer is 1.0 L. Question 62. Critical section for one-way shear in a footing is at. The correct answer is distance, D, from column face. Question 63. Critical section for two-way shear punching shear in a footing is at. The correct answer is distance, D divided by 2 feet from column face. Question 64. Critical section for bending moment in a footing under a concrete column is. The correct answer is at the face of the column. Question 65. Minimum thickness of edge of an isolated footing on soil is. The correct answer is 150 millimeters. Question 66. Critical section for bending moment in a footing under a masonry wall is. The correct answer is halfway between the center line and the face of the wall. Question 67. Effective span of a simply supported beam is. The correct answer is clear span plus effective depth, or center to center, whichever is less. Question 68. Deflection check is satisfied if. The correct answer is actual span divided by depth ratio less than equals allowable span divided by depth ratio. Question 69. Basic span to effective depth ratio for span greater than 10 meters is multiplied by. The correct answer is 10 divided by span. Question 70. Minimum shear reinforcement is provided to prevent. The correct answer is sudden brittle failure due to diagonal tension. Question 71. Shear strength of concrete tau c increases with. The correct answer is increase in grade of concrete and percent tension steel. Question 72. Maximum shear stress tau c underscore max depends on. The correct answer is grade of concrete only. Question 73. Limit state of serviceability includes. The correct answer is deflection and cracking. Question 74. Maximum crack width allowed for mild environment in RCC is. The correct answer is 0.3 millimeters. Question 75. Clear cover for reinforcement in beams is usually. The correct answer is 25 millimeters. Question 76. Clear cover for reinforcement in columns is. The correct answer is 40 millimeters. Question 77. Standard hook length for 180-degree bend is. The correct answer is 16 phi. Question 78. Standard hook length for 90-degree bend is. The correct answer is 8 phi. Question 79. In columns, bars larger than blank diameter should not be lapped welding preferred. The correct answer is 36 millimeters. Question 80. Minimum number of bars in a rectangular water tank wall is. The correct answer is not specified, but minimum reinforcement percentage applies. Question 80. Minimum reinforcement in walls of water tanks thickness less than 100 millimeters is. The correct answer is 0.3%. Question 81. In water tank design, to prevent cracking, the permissible stress in steel is. The correct answer is reduced, e.g., 115 megapascals. Question 82. Minimum grade of concrete for RCC water tank is. The correct answer is M30. Question 83. For a cantilever retaining wall, the stem is designed as. The correct answer is cantilever slab. Question 84. The heel slab of a retaining wall is designed to resist. The correct answer is weight of earth fill acting downwards. Question 85. Factor of safety against overturning for retaining walls is. The correct answer is 2.0. Question 86. Factor of safety against sliding for retaining walls is. The correct answer is 1.5. Question 87. Shear key is provided in retaining walls to. The correct answer is prevent sliding. Question 88. Distribution of pressure under the base of a retaining wall is. The correct answer is trapezoidal or triangular. Question 89. Effective span of a stair without stringer beams is. The correct answer is horizontal distance center to center of supports. Question 90. In stairs, the waist slab is designed as a. The correct answer is one-way slab. Question 91. Modulus of elasticity of steel S is taken as. The correct answer is 2x 10 to the power of 5 n divided by millimeters to the power of 2. Question 92. Characteristic strength of steel Fy for Fe 415 is. The correct answer is 415 n divided by millimeters to the power of 2. Question 93. Effective depth of a beam is distance from. The correct answer is extreme compression fiber to centroid of tension reinforcement. Question 94. Neutral axis depth factor K in WSM for balanced section depends on. The correct answer is modular ratio M and permissible stresses. Question 95. Moment of resistance factor Q in WSM is. The correct answer is 0.5 *C *J *K. Question 96. In LSM, the maximum strain in steel at failure is. The correct answer is Fy divided by 1.15 S plus 0.002. Question 97. Spacing of bars in a slab should not exceed. The correct answer is 3D or 300 mm main. Question 98. Diameter of main bars in a slab should not exceed. The correct answer is 1 divided by 1/8 of slab thickness. Question 99. Reinforced brickwork modular ratio is typically. The correct answer is 40. Question 100. Permissible shear stress in concrete depends on. The correct answer is grade of concrete and percentage of tension steel.